Beautiful, beautiful day to be outside. So this is Chris Presents. You're watching the Chris Presents YouTube channel. We're doing a walking video in downtown Chicago. We are approaching the 1 hour minute mark. 54 minutes and 28 seconds to be exact so far of filming footage. And it's almost 4:30 p.m. There's my watch, wristwatch. Almost 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, April 15, 2023. And right now we're on Jackson Boulevard, walking east. And this is again Wells Street. We got the green light, so we're gonna cross. Beautiful, beautiful city Chicago is. If you've never been here before, come and visit. It's worth it. Any month you'll like it. And very unusual for April to have this warm temperature. There's another clock here. I'm going to show you the temperature. Over here it's just 78 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you can see, fluctuates from corner to corner. But basically the temperature today in downtown Chicago is anywhere from 74 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. You see, this one says 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The other one said 80. And the other one said 74. I think the 81 was the correct one. When I say correct one, I mean they're all correct for the positions, but correct one for the most of the city of Chicago. And this is the Chicago Board of Trade, right over here. And actually there is, I want to get a little bit closer. I'm going to show you the top of the building. Is kind of hard to see because I'm right in front of it. There you go, right over there. Take a picture. Chicago Board of Trade. We got the green light. We're gonna cross. We're on Jackson Boulevard, and this is LaSalle Street. Again, this is the financial district. You see the banks here on the left and right. Take a picture. And then we're going to stay on Jackson Boulevard. And now we're approaching the Federal Plaza, where the federal buildings are. The United States of America government buildings in the Midwest region are located, like the IRS, the courts, the post office, the passport office. There's quite a few. And you can tell from the color of the building, this dark brown, or the one in the middle there, it's one of the federal buildings. So there's quite a few here. So, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk with you to the Federal Plaza next to the post office, and then show you from there. You see the flag, American flag there, so that's another federal building right there. That's what the flag is there for. It's not for anything patriotic or nationalistic or anything. It's a federal government building. And this is the corner of Clark Street and Jackson Boulevard. Take a picture. Okay, we got the green light, so this is where the post office is, right over there. We got some people on skateboarding there. They're filming themselves. Hopefully they won't fall down. A guy on the bicycle going real fast on the sidewalk. Hopefully he won't get hurt or anything. And And I'm going to show you, this is the post office right here. And some of the buildings here. There's more people on skateboards over here. Usually when they see the camera, they like to come close to the camera. So you'll be surprised if you see any of the skateboarders waving or getting in the face of the camera. It's just for fun, nothing really dangerous or anything for me. So this is the US Post Office here. And this is one of the buildings here. I want to show you the actual name of it. It's called the Kozinski Federal Building, 230 South Dearborn Street. That's what the passport office is. And then the courts are right across the street. So these are all federal buildings. But in front of all this, I'm going to show you this beautiful, beautiful sculpture. It's called the Flamingo Sculpture. It's right over here. Hopefully you can still hear me. It's 53 foot tall. 16 meters tall, and it's made of steel. Look at that. And it weighs 50 tons. And it was created in 1974 by an American artist, Alexander Calder. That's the name of the artist that built this thing here. It's massive. Look how big, tall, and heavy this thing is. Hopefully you can steer me because the skateboarders took over the plaza here. So let's just keep walking and get out of here. Way too noisy. And this, ladies and gentlemen, are not teenagers. They're not really young. They're probably 30 years old. Look at them. Usually you see the 12-year-olds, 16-year-olds on skateboards like this. These are older kids in their 30s. Look, they look like they're in their 30s. They're still young though. So this is Dearborn and Adams. But look how beautiful the buildings are. Look at that. I'll take a picture. So the courts I was talking about, the federal building, I see the name of it now, right over there. It's called the Everett McKinley Dirksen United States Courthouse, 219 South Dearborn. So that's the actual name of the building. All right, let's get out of here of the Federal Plaza, and let's go to the City Plaza, or Daley Plaza. Not City Plaza, Daley Plaza. It's not far away, and there is another also sculpture there. I'm going to give you the statistics on that one too. I think that one in the Daley Plaza is more famous than the one behind me that you just saw. But they're still both huge and beautiful pieces of art. I'm going to stay on the sidewalk because there's some bicycles coming. They're right behind me. There's about 4 or 5 bicycles, so I'm going to stay on the sidewalk. This is the elevated train entrance for the Blue Line. You see the CTA Blue Line. I never actually filmed down there. One of these days I'll film the trains, the L's, but I'm not really a big fan of the L. I like looking at the L like on the platforms from the outside, but not riding it. I don't think it's very interesting for video purposes. And actually we have a few more blocks before the Daley Center. I thought it was right here. I guess no, this is the Chase Bank building here, which is also very impressive. It used to be called the First Chicago. That was the name of the bank and the building back in the 80s when I came to this country. But now Now it's called Chase. Chase bought First Chicago, and these are the headquarters for the Midwest of Chase Bank. I want to show it to you. It's really, it's probably 60 to 70 stories tall, if not taller. Here we go. We'll go from the bottom, and we're gonna go up and show it to you. Here we go. There we go. And that's a bank, ladies and gentlemen. That's where all the money is. That's where all your money and my money is. So this is the airport street. Finally, you see the bicycles that I saw earlier. They were way behind me. It took them a long time to get here. There's no other bicycles coming. All right, we're gonna keep walking north on Dearborn until we see the Daley Plaza, and then I can show you the second sculpture that I want to give you the statistics on it. But it is beautiful that you have a lane just for bicycles, and then you got 2 lanes for cars, and then you have a lane, the red lane you see over there, red looking lane you see over there, that's for buses. You see bicycles are going on both directions here, so it's not a one-way for bicycles. It's 2 ways for bicycles, but it's 1 way for cars, if that makes sense. And actually it makes sense because it has the arrows. I don't know why the arrows are not in every corner, just at the beginning, at the end. But these are the arrows here, you see. If you got a bicycle going that way, you stay on the right. If you got a bicycle coming towards me, then you go on my left of the video, of the screen there. All right. So this is Dearborn in Madison, I believe. I don't see the sign, but I think that's Madison Street. Yeah, it is Madison Street. I just saw the sign. It's Madison and Dearborn. Okay, you got bicycles coming now towards me. Nobody behind me. I'm on the sidewalk, but you're gonna see the bicycles, and I'm gonna speed up a little bit so I can get away from the crowd, so we don't collide with the crowd. And this is the Washington CTA blue line. And then right over there on Dearborn in Washington, that's the CBS television, local television, channel 2. They're right over there. And now we have arrived at the Daley Center, Daley Plaza. And I'm going to show you the sculpture that I was talking about and give you the statistics, the numbers for it, the history of it. Okay, we got the green light, so they just cross. And you got some pigeons over there. Look how beautiful and massive this structure is. You thought the other one was massive. We just saw the American artist Alexander Calder earlier at the Federal Plaza. Let's get a little bit closer and I'll tell you what it is. And it's basically called the Picasso. See? That's the Picasso. That's the name of it, the Picasso, which is right here. And this thing here was donated by Picasso. I'll take a picture. It's called the Picasso. Picasso designed it. He didn't build it, he designed it. And it's called the Chicago Picasso. It was Erected here in 1967. It's about 50 feet tall and weighs 162 tons. Massive. And it's right in front of the Daley Center. I'm going to show you the Daley Center in just a second. From the ground up. These are where the courts are. State courts. There we go. Take a picture.